Today I'll be showing you 3 cool ways of making your mannequin walk or pathfind to certain places, with a really simple one to where a a walking path one and a pathfinding one. So let's begin. So hey guys, Vivtorsing here, and let's start with the simplest one, which is just one command block, which is to follow player if you're not looking at them. So this is the one, Steve, in a cat suit. I'm not gonna question you. I just put Steve and that's what came up. So if I look at you, you're not gonna come to me. But if I look slightly away, Donna, and it came to me. You know, I can run away. Now this is not super optimized, right? Like if I go up a block, it's gonna start flying up to me, right? Like let's just go up here, right? It's gonna you can see it. This is more meant to be more like a scary, like, I guess to scare your friends or whatever. Like I guess you can make it into Hero Brian or whatever and just scare it. So to see the command, oh, I did not turn on. Ooh, which one should we use? Let's use this. I forgot about this. Let's use our fishing rod. So here it is. Here's the command. Oh, the signs. I completely did not think about that. Let me move the sign. Steve, please stop following me. Go away. You're scary. Okay. So here's the command. While Steve still decides to follow me. It's Steve, please. You're in the way. Okay, here. So we execute at us, right? You know what? I'm turning you off. I'm sorry. You're being a little rude, Steve. So we're looking at our eyes, and then we're gonna face the entity of the mannequin with the tag follow man. Mannequin. I just made it short. You know, limit 1, sort nearest, right? Eyes, anchored feet, blah 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 blah, and then we're gonna run TP the mannequin squiggly dot 1. If you make this a little bit higher, it's gonna move faster. I think you should do, what was it? What's this one? Oh no, that's using motion. So I think this is like 1.5. I think if I remember correctly. Yeah, 1.5. I think it's like somewhat of walking speed, which is pretty good. So that's pretty cool. Why are you not moving? Oh no, I think I broke that villager. I gotta fix that. So the next one is using a path. So this one's more like if you have a pathway, or you know, maybe you just have a certain path you want the AI to take without, you know, any issues. We run this one, which is the longest one, and as you can see here, you can do a bunch of stuff. You can go in circles, make it follow like a weird diagonal path. You can actually make a special block for diagonal, so it go just diagonal, so then you can just get rid of these ones and then just have these, and it'll just go in this direction. But for now, I thought this was okay. And it can also go upstairs and stuff, so if I TP you, which I don't think I can without TP. Oh, I got it. No. Okay. Took it. And then just carefully slap it here somewhere. Squiggly. There you go. Oh, did I get in the way? No. Fine. And there you go. Now this one, you probably... It depends on how fast you set it. If you set it too slow, it might get stuck. There it is. I could make them faster. I think this is fine though. I don't expect you guys, I mean, who knows? You guys probably wanted to get thrown off something and then, you know. But I think this is fine. I think making a staircase down would be nice with it. How can I do this? Actually, we don't need to make a staircase. I think I made this one too slow. I think that's the issue. I think it's still a little bit too slow from walking pace, because I can still catch up to it. For this command, what we did, yet again, I have the sign in the way. I'll just throw it here. Die poop. Okay. No. There. This one, basically, we're you know, this is tagged block man, which is I find that one, and we're just looking at the glazed terracotta. You can make it anything, right? And then we also have to use the facing direction to get the right facings, right? So facing east, And this one's using motion, so this one we're setting the motion value. So here's minus 0.2 for motion 0. And also we have to set the rotation of the mannequin separately. So we have to do the rotation, merging it, and basically that's copying and pasting for all the sides. So I only put 4, right? Yeah. And then the last one is hi. Oh gosh. If no entity, if there's a block in front, it should go up. So we do motion 1 going up 0.1. Actually, I didn't show that off, didn't I? Let me put you back here. And if I get myself a pathfinding block and put it right there, it should jump up and continue like normal. Just the speed. I think you have to modify the speed and make it slightly faster. What you can do with this as well is that you can put blocks on top like this, right? To like hide the magenta terracotta, right? You can put blocks on it so you know players don't see it and it'll still walk, right? The only thing is that you have to modify all the commands yet again, where you have to set here block squiggly squiggly -1. You gotta set it to squiggly squiggly -2. Or if you're using slabs, then it's 1.5, -1.5. Now the last one, the favorite one that I suddenly broke because I don't know what I did to you. Data merge entity u. Okay, I have no idea what I did. I just punched it and it started like it was fine, which is interesting. So, oh, I was like, where'd he go? So with this one, it's the middle one. You're gonna need a couple of things. What's this one? Oh yeah, you had to set the mannequin, the wandering mannequin. We just set the scale slightly smaller, probably noticeable, but really hard to tell from a distance. That's so that we can keep the wandering trader's hitbox, and we can actually use some of this, which is really cool. And what you can do is you have to add an 18 with collision, and you have to modify the collision to make sure that the collision rule is never. You don't need to put this in command blocks. I just put it in command blocks. And then also give ourselves a special diamond. Now this is what I'm doing for this case. You can do this very differently. I was using a diamond for this example. So custom data with the man follow 1. So basically how this works is, should I make you invisible? Effect, give you, oops, that's not the right person. You invisibility 1001 true. Let's give it for 100 seconds. I don't want you to. Of course. What? That's a thing? Fine, villager. Wait, what? Is there another way? No. That was more than a 5-minute coding adventure because I was dumb. I found a silly solution, which I added to the end of this command to make it 2 lines bigger. So basically, now I have to force the villager to spam invisibility and then also spam to make sure we don't see its milk. So now, if I turn it on, it looks like we got ourselves a lovely real person walking around. Are you not gonna walk normally? Hello? Oh, I guess they can't. But if I throw my diamond somewhere, they're gonna start walking towards the diamond. It's just that the new invisibility thing makes them kind of stay in one place. But if I carefully punch them, or just punch them, they're gonna start freaking out because we made the mannequin's hitbox smaller. So, well, I guess I have to turn off that command, but here, if I turn these off, now you're gonna see the mannequin. The wandering trader. The wandering trader's hitbox is just ever so slightly bigger in every way possible. So that's super cool, to the point where this has an extra feature where you can actually go up to our little mannequin here and actually get the trades from the wandering trader. And then you can also customize the trades by, if you summon a custom mannequin, you can put the custom name here and, get custom trades. So now you got yourself a wandering mannequin that has Minecraft pathfinding, as you can tell. You can see how bad Minecraft pathfinding is. Here, let me put this better. There you go. Which I think is a lot better than doing this or the scary one, because then you have this wandering trader and a mannequin that's going. Now it's gonna start freaking out. Here, have the diamond. There you go. Right? And you don't even need to do it with the diamond. I just did it with the diamond for this case. But what you could do, right? I'll show you the command. Is I gotta put this thing somewhere else, don't I? Plop. So basically, we're gonna run at the man AI, which is the wandering trader. Then we're gonna find the wandering. What are these tags? What was I thinking? These make no sense. This is actually confusing. The mannequin is the wanderer mannequin. Okay. We just TPing the wandering mannequin to the wandering trader, and we're also taking its rotation as well. So, I have signs. TP mannequin to villager. If diamond but no wandering target, give 0, 0, 0. Get diamond X, get diamond Y, and get diamond Z. So what I mean by that is basically when we find a diamond, so if you don't want to do a diamond, you can just set the wander target to your coordinates of your choice. So if you're going to set up like a path system, so I'm assuming you're going to do something like this, where you're going to have some paths with some invisible armor stands going around, right? And you can set all these, you can tag them, or you give them a score. Score might be better. So score of 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? And then you give the wandering trader a score of 0, and if those scores match to 0, then we get the mannequin's the pointer 0's coordinates. And if it scores 1, you get the pointer 1. I mean, you don't even need armor stands at that rate. If you have a score system, you just put the coordinates. And then, I mean, you should probably have armor stands. So if you want to customize in the future, you don't need to run into the command blocks, right? So, yeah. Am I explaining this correctly? I don't know. I feel like I'm making this one more confusing, even though this one feels easier. But if you still want to do the diamond thing, to make sure that it doesn't go to 0, 0, 0, we immediately reset the wandering target. So we're also here, we're checking if the wandering trader doesn't have the wander target. So right here, unless data entity wander target. So if there's no wander target, we set to 0, and then we quickly modify it. We can find our diamond and get the position 0, the position 1, and position 2, and we're setting it for our wander target 0, 1, 2. And then the last two are those two commands blocks over there that I just had to add in last minute. So yeah, which one do you guys like? Definitely not this one. This one's simple if you're on a super flat, or it really depends on what your situation needs are. Something really simple, this one's good. Something with like a path or whatever, like a villager path or whatever, this might be good. Or if you want something more customizable or feels more, I guess this one's like the more alive one, right? Kinda. This one is actually the way to go. I like this one the most. To me, this one's the easiest. Actually, when I was making this is the first one I made. Then this one, no, I made this one because of the short. But in this world, I made this one first, and then I made this one, and then this one I just copy and pasted from the short world here, which was also really simple. So yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more weird videos like this one. I'll make sure if I put this in the description, I'll update this command and make sure that it's not confusing. So yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and bye guys!